Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Damola Akala. I hope you enjoyed the last video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Thank you. At the end of this video, you know how to structure your web page. Let's get started. Ever wondered what goes on behind the website you visit every day? Unlock the secret of web development and create your own stunning site from scratch. From the basics of HTML to the stunning power of CSS and the dynamic magic of JavaScript. Join me, Damola Akala, on this thrilling journey into the world of web development. Subscribe now and start your adventure today. Subscribe now.
Description of my second.
Okay, guys,
Bro,
good
did you?
evening. Good evening. What am I
Good
missing?
evening, man.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Can I also ask a question
Okay, go ahead. Feel free.
concerning the last class? Like, can't you import an image from like your phone, like something like if you just have a random image on your phone, can't you import it into your whatever you're coding?
Yeah, you can. We're going to do an example now. You can. But when you want to put it on CodePen, it is not possible. Do you know that? Except you upload the image on Google Drive and use your Google Drive link. So let's do an example now. Download an image online. Which image should we download? Can anyone give us an image to download?
Food image.
Okay. Which one should we use?
Mother pancake.
Okay. So I'm going to download this. I'm done downloading. This was the image I downloaded. I'll bring it in here. Close it. Okay, so you can see that when I'm about to use this image, I got to the folder where I'm working. This is my introduction.html. This is the website here. It ended with introduction.html. So I'm going to use the image here. Okay, copy everything here. So to do that, just let me rename this because the name is too long. To pancake. The name we have here is pancake.jpg. So that's the same thing I'm going to do here. Pancake.jpg. Save it. Then reload this page. You can see that we have it here. Can anyone remind me of the full meaning of HTML again?
Hypertext markup language.
All right, thank you. So today we're going to be learning how to use HTML to format text, add images, create links, and create engaging lists and tables. As you can see here, we'll be creating list and table. And also we'll explore semantic HTML and its benefits. Okay, so let's start with formatting text with HTML. Now, welcome to my website. We're using here the one, so I want us to use the U tag. What does U represent? It represents underline. That's the meaning of U. U means underline. Reload the page. You can see that welcome to my website is now underlined. So another one you can use is the BR tag. Okay, let's use the BR tag here. Just like the image tag, the BR tag also has a closing tag, not an opening tag. You don't need to do it this way. BR, then like this. Since we're not putting anything in between, it is not written this way. This is wrong. But for the line 33, this is the right way to do it. So what does BR means? It means a line break within a paragraph or anything. It actually means a line break. So I'll save this and let's see. You can see the distance between welcome to my website and about me. So let me reload the page. Did you notice anything?
Yes,
What
the
happened
distance
there?
increases.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me do it between my project and this. I am a web developer with a passion.
Okay, ma'am.
Save this. Then I'll put it in between here. Save. Did you notice anything now?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Space has increased. Add this multiple times. Let me add it like 3 times. Let's see what happens. Just check between my projects and this
Okay.
a web developer. Reload the page. You can see that the distance here is more than what we have here. That's because
Yes.
I'm using it
Okay.
3 times. Apart from wrapping your text in a link, just like this, you can also wrap your images around the link. What do I mean? If you check jumia.com, these images was wrapped around the link, not just text alone. Another image.
Yeah.
Let me go back to the landing page. All these phones, they were wrapped around the link. So let's do something similar. Mm, I'm going to download one of these images. Which one should you download? Should I download the mobile phone or USB?
The mobile phone.
The mobile phone. Okay. I'm going to download this image. Okay. I'm going to name the name. I'm going to rename this image to Redmi since that's the name of the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Redmi. Then replace this pancake. So Redmi.jpg. Mobile phone. Let's reload the page. Okay. You can see that we have the image now. So we're going to do
Yes.
one beautiful thing. Copy the link we have here. Copy link address. Okay. Wrap it. This one to got the link for this. Instead of doing jumia.com, I want everything here to be in the link using the group tag. Very quick. Alright, thank you, Joshua. I'm going to copy this, paste it here. Can everyone see what I'm doing? I pasted the link is sent to the group chat and I'll close it now after the image. You can tell me the difference between line 34 and this one that I highlighted.
From that perspective, the difference is that the link between both lines is that the first one is quite longer than the second one.
Okay.
And the second one is just simple, just the jumia.com.ng
Okay.
to signify it.
Who else would thank you? The difference between this and line 35 is that this A tag is a link and it is wrapped around the text, which is go to Jumia. This A tag is a link and it is wrapped around what? An image, which is a mobile phone. So do we now see the difference?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So let me save
Yes,
this
ma'am.
and open it on the website. You can see this is go to Jumia. When I click on it, it takes me to jumia.com.ng. When I click on it, you can see where it brought me to.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you see?
Wow.
So you can also embed a link around an image. Instead of just doing it the normal way, go to Jumia, you can do it around an image. That was the same thing they did here. And whenever you click on this, it brings you to more details about the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Alright. HTML provides tags to create both ordered and an unordered bullet. So let's do this. We're talking about lists. And I mentioned that we have UL, which means unordered list. Also, we have OL, this means ordered lists.
Yes.
We're going to try out the two now. Let me do an example of an unordered list. So to do an unordered list, The first thing you do is to write your UL, then put your items by using li. This item 1, item 2, item 3. Let me save it and let's. You can say this is an unordered list. They are not ordered. But ordered list means you have something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Ordered lists are always numbered. Okay, so let's do for ordered list. And see what happens. Okay. Save it. Load. You can see the difference. To create a table, let me use my heading one. Table. To create a table, the first thing you need to do is to use your table tag. After using your table tag, we have the rows and columns, definitely. So the first thing you want to put is, let me see, okay, let me use my escalate. The first thing you need is your row. You can see after drawing my table, I did a row.
That's fine.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. Is TR. TR represents table row. Then put another TR here. Inside the first row, I want to have something like the header. Like I will not divide this one. This is my first row here. I'll divide this into like maybe 3. Something like this. Can you see that? So 1, 2, we have another spaces there. What kind of table should we create? Should we create an attendance table?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are those things we're going to be needing? The person's name. What else again?
Phone number, address,
Okay. Phone number,
date
address.
of birth.
Okay. Let me do that. Table head. Name. Phone number. Address. What other thing?
Location.
Location. Okay. So in the next row, we're not going to have the details of those people. So I'm just going to do, for that, we're using TD, which means table data. Whose name should we use here? Let's use Joshua, Nelson, Ezekiel, and Divine. Joshua's phone number, let's assume is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His address, block A, and his location is Abuja. I'll duplicate this for the next row. So Nelson, Divine, block B, Nasara, or let me just put Kano. So where is Divine staying? Lagos.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. Let me save this and reload the page. Let's see what we have. Where is it? Can you see what we have here?
Oh, yes.
So you can see the way it is arranged. It's understanding semantic HTML. What do we mean by understanding semantic HTML? So HTML has symbols, which are also known as character entities, or should I say HTML entities. There are times that we need to use some special symbols in our code. like the copyright. Let me check if Jumia has. They don't have it on this website. Let me check. Slots. Okay, yes, very good. If you check this footer here, we have copyright and something like C. But to
Yes,
achieve
ma'am.
this, there are some predefined symbols that we have in HTML already. Let me just write it out. Okay, let's use this and copy. This will represent the copyright. See, copyright. Let's put this in a p tag. And so what happens. I'm going to save this and reload the page. Can you see what we have now? Copyright with that C. Another thing you can represent is the less than and greater than sign. To do that, you need to start with the and then less than LT, greater than and greater than GT. When I reload this, you see the result. This is greater than, this is less than. There are two types of
Okay.
there are two types of HTML symbols. We have the named entities and the numeric entities. What do I mean by numeric and the named entities? These ones now, they are named. By the name, you can easily identify them. Oh, this is a copyright. LT, less than, greater than. Now, for the numeric entities, they are represented with numbers. Just like we have this less than, you can have something like this. The numeric entity for less than is 60. But it starts with and hash 60. Why for greater than it is 62 and hash 62. And for copyright it is and hash 169. You can see that we have entirely different thing on line 29 and 30. This is named entity. Let me say named entity. Why this one is numeric entity. So I'm going to save this. Let's reload the page. So what happens. You can see they are the same thing. Just that the way I represented them, this one was represented using the naming entity, while this one was represented with the numeric entity. So when representing your entities, you start with an ampersand. That's this and that looks like and end it with a semicolon, followed by either the code or the name. Here the code number is 169, or copy the name LT less than GT greater than. Just let me create a new file and name it semantic.html. I'm going to name this semantic.html. When we're talking about semantic HTML, is about using specific tags that have meaning. Specific tags that have meaning. For instance, you have the div. What does the div does? It helps you to divide your code into sections. Then you can use your heading one. My name is John. Another semantic tag that we're going to talk about is the header. So in the header, we can have something like your nav items. Just like we have in Alibaba, this is the header here, where we have all categories, short selections, trade assurance. This is the header. And Yeah, this part here at the bottom is the footer. You can have something like this in the header. Cultural meaning to your different part of the web page. In this header, we can have something like, just let me take this part out. Header 1, my website title, and also my nav items. There's another tag known as nav. This nav is always in the header where we have all these links. These are your navs, your nav items. Nav means navigation, and in your navigation you can now have the unordered list, something like this. Li. But this time around we'll be putting it around the link. Let me break it down so you can see it better. So something like ahref equals to so I'm going to duplicate this about us page, contact us, in this about, and this one contacts. Save this, reload it, and that's what we have. Okay, so yeah, you can see that this is the header, and in the header we have our nav links, that's navigation links. In the link, how do we create the link? By having our unordered list, and in each unordered list we have a list item that contains a link. This a tag is a link. So yeah, instead of using an image, you are using a text. The link is wrapped around the text. So in semantic HTML, we have another tag, HTML tag, that you can use to differentiate your code. The next one is main. So when you are writing your code, you can decide to start with the header depending on what you are creating. So here we have the header. After the header is the main. Then you can have your sections like, okay, this is going to be my about us section. So I have another section after the about us. This will be my project section, my gallery. Okay, maybe I want to have a blog section as well. This is your about us section. You can have something like let's add a comment about us. Let me just add some bunch of text here. Then the project section as well, you will include your contents. The header is the first thing you need to start with. After adding your header, you add your main section. After your main, then you go ahead and add your footer. The footer is always at the bottom, the last part of your website. You can have something like picard. Let's use the picard. Copy 2024 my website. Alright, result. Save this. That's what we have. So you can see the way I splitted everything. Alright, to recap, we covered the basics of HTML. In today's video, I'd like to know the most challenging part of the teaching. Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. Ever wondered what goes on behind the website you visit every day? Unlock the secret of web development and create your own stunning site from scratch. From the basics of HTML to the styling power of CSS and the dynamic magic of JavaScript. Join me, Daniela Kala, on the thrilling journey into the world of web development. Subscribe now and start your adventure today. Subscribe now.